I'm Anne from Game Like a Mother. Today I'm going to show you how to play CuBirds. It's ages 8 and up, 2 to 5 players, and it takes 20 minutes. Let me show you how to play. The goal of the game is to be the first to either collect 7 different sets of birds, which is what these cards over here signify, a set of birds that you've collected, or to be the first to collect 3 of 2 different kinds of birds. 3 sets of 2 different kinds of birds, and I'll show you how that works here just in a sec. So here we have the setup for a 3-player game. First thing you do is you set up the birds in the center. You have 4 rows with 3 different birds in each row. It's important that they are different birds. If you get the same bird, then you just put it back to the side and do it until each row has different birds. It doesn't matter this way if they're the same. It only matters this way if they are different. Then each player is dealt 8 cards. We're saying this person was the dealer, so they're dealt 8 cards face down, and then they are given a set of birds to begin with. So you're flipping up 1 card in front of each player, which signifies a set of birds collected. Now, it is this player's turn because whoever dealt gets to go first. And I'm going to flip over these cards so you can see what they have. And all you do on any turn is you place a type of bird on the end of a row, and then you collect the birds in the middle. So here, this player might choose to place both of these right here on this side. And yeah, you have to place both. It doesn't matter. I'm sure you'd like to keep one in your hand. You have to place both. So you place both on the side, and then you collect any of the birds in the middle. If we had placed the same as this type of bird, which they have right here, if they'd placed this right here, they only would have collected the owl. But instead, they're going to go ahead and do this. So both of these get placed, they collect this, and then there can't be just one type of bird in a row. And so from here, you place out an additional bird. And if it had been another, I think this is a blue jay, then you would have just kept on flipping out cards until there were 2 different types of birds. There's not just one type of bird in a row. Now, it is key to look at the numbers on the tops of these cards. For each different type of bird, there's a different number of them you have to collect in order to have a set. So of these ones, you need to have 6 to have a small set and a 9 to have a large set. For the owls, you need to have 3 to have a small set, so they have that. They have 3 to have a small set. So now they have a choice. They can sit on this and not do anything and wait to collect the full set. You don't have to place down a set if you don't want to. They could wait, and then the next time, if they have 4, they would get 2 sets instead of just 1 set. So here I'm going to show what happens if you just do 1 set. Let's say they go ahead and they say, yay, I'm going for it. I'm collecting this set of owls. You discard all of your owls from your hand if you have a set. Even if they had like 5 or 6 owls and they were going for the large set, it doesn't matter. You discard all that you have, and then you take one of them to signify you've collected another set, place it upright in front of you so everyone can see it. Then you place your cards face down. You don't draw back to 8 or anything like that. You're collecting your cards from out here, and this player's turn is over, and play proceeds clockwise. Moving clockwise, we're on to player number 2's turn. Another option besides placing birds that match the other side to collect the birds in between is you can just place a species of bird. They only have 1 of these. You can place it on the end of a road where you cannot collect any other birds, and that's okay because then you have the choice. You are not required to, but you can choose then to draw the top 2 cards from the draw pile, which is what they're going to do right now. And they got very lucky and they completed 2 of their sets. It only takes 4 to complete these and 2 to complete these. So they have 2 complete sets of birds. However, now they can only choose one of them that they want to play as a species down at this point. It doesn't count if it's in your hand. It has to be down on the table. So they're going to go ahead and do the flamingo. Yes, flamingo, it only takes 2 to do a small set. It takes 3 to do a large set. And if you look down at the bottom of the card, they have a little number there that signify how many there are of that card, that type of bird in the entire deck. So there's only 7 of the flamingos, and there are many, many more of some of the ones that require more to make a set of them. So you discard your set over here, all of the flamingos, and then take 1 back into the hand to signify a completed set. This is the hand they're playing with. These are their sets they've collected, and then they continue to move on to the next player. Skipping ahead a little bit, it's now this player's turn, and I'm going to show you what it looks like to end a round. They're going to choose to play these 2 cards where they're not going to draw anything. So they're going to go ahead and just place them down here. And now they already had this set of owls, and they're going to choose to play them. So they're going to discard the owls, keep 1 to represent that they have collected a set of those. And now they don't have any cards left in their hand. That ends a round. And all that means is everybody else discards all of their cards. It doesn't matter what you have going on. If you have a full set in there, too bad. Cards are gone. And then this player deals out 8 cards to each player, and then they get to take another turn. So they have basically earned themselves a bonus turn by doing that. So, okay, I think this is 8 cards, and then they flip over their cards, and from this, they get to choose where they want to play out here, and then they take their turn as normal, even though they just had a turn. They take their turn as normal, and play proceeds, and they've started another round of play. So the rounds, it doesn't really matter. You don't have to have multiple rounds of play, but it just means if a new round starts, these get discarded. This all stays the same in the middle. Anything you've collected, anything that's out in the middle, it's just the cards in your hands get discarded, redealt out, and this player basically gets a bonus turn. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and skip to the end of the game. It's this player's turn. This player had just ended the previous round and made everyone discard their hands and get new hands. If you run out of a draw pile, you just shuffle them back up and deal them out as needed and start a new draw pile over here. So it's this player's turn. They're looking pretty good. They have a set of 3 over here, and they have 2 here, and they have a way to get these last 2 cans. So you slide the cards together when you collect, put another one. Oh, it was the same, so you just keep on going. Oh my goodness. Here we go. So this is what's left up here. And then here, they actually have 4 of these, which is a big set. And so they discard all of them off to the side. But then for a big set, you get to collect 2. So they put 2 over here to their sets of collected birds. And they have won the game because they have more than succeeded in what they were supposed to do. They have 3 of this type of bird and then 4 of these. So 2 sets of 3 would do it. Also, this player was getting close. They had 5 different birds, so they needed to have 7 different sets to win. But this player was triumphant this time. So that's how to play CuBirds. It's a fresh game concept, but simple gameplay, and the artwork is so fun. So check it out. Thanks, and see you next time from Game Like a Mother.